At 18 years old, my daughter Jessica ran away from home thinking she was going to become a famous stripper.
The thrill is being able to just be free. You get to be yourself when you do this.
Jessica loves being the center of attention.
The ambiance in this club is incredible.
Jessica told us that she was a sugar baby, and my wife and I thought that was totally disgusting. Sugar baby is somebody that is kind of a paid-for date. It always seems like pimps and very dangerous men are associated with her. She's prostituted, and she's been sexually trafficked multiple times. Jessica is living with my 2-year-old granddaughter in a homeless shelter in Las Vegas. Jessica met a guy online who promised to make her a rich, famous video vixen. The man was really a pimp.
I completely left my family to come out here.
This man put Jessica to work on the street while he stayed at home and watched her daughter.
At this point, almost all of my worst fears for my daughter have come true. She's been exposing herself half naked to men, been prostituted, caught up in sex trafficking rings. I can't imagine what else could happen to her.
Everything's lit out here. It's a city of dreams. I came here to be a model with the intent and the fire in my heart that I was gonna make it when I got here.
She tells us that if we ever called Child Protective Services, we will never ever see her or our grandchild ever again. Jessica needs to get a real job. Dancing, stripping are not consistent with our values.
All right, good to meet you guys. I wish we were talking about something else.
So do I.
Now, you adopted, correct?
Yes,
Jessica and her brother.
that's correct.
And I just have to take a minute to say, adoptive parents are my absolute heroes. So God bless you guys. Well, seriously, that's a courageous and important thing to do. So thank you for doing that. And right now, you're worried about your daughter's child, right? That's your main concern here.
Yeah, we're worried about, well, not only our granddaughter, but we're worried about Jessica as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
But she's an adult and she can make decisions. The grandchild can't.
That's
and
true.
That's the problem. What is your greatest concern for Jessica? Are you afraid of the choices she's making, just being non-productive, or are you afraid for her life?
I would say both of those things. She's 22 years old now, and our hopes for Jessica were that when she reached that stage in life, she'd be like many 22-year-olds, and that she'd have a clear sense of a future set of goals, and she would pursue those, whether through college or Vo-Tech, or just getting a job somewhere and doing something that she can tell people that she's doing. Instead, she's chosen to take a totally different path.